Hi and welcome back, and today we're talking about ebtech mags. Why are they so expensive? These mags will run you around 80 bucks a pop. Why is that? The construction, very simple. You get what you pay for. So let's start out with the different kinds. You have, this is the super lightweight. This is 450 grams. Then you have the exact same construction, just this is steel, and this is about 90 grams heavier. It runs at 542, I believe. And then you have the old school one, which are really heavy, at 700 something grams, which is a lot. So let's go back to these. Why are these so good? To start out with, here are the feed lips. This is a whole assembly right here. It's aluminum, it's strong as hell. And if it breaks, you just pop out these two screws and put another one in. It's super easy. Or if you have to exchange the rubber right here, it's super easy. Which leads me actually to that rubber thing. Look how thick that is. It is absolutely amazing. And then right here, it brings me back to that arm right here, the bolt catch, which activates. It's also made out of I don't know, zinc alloy, whatever it is. And then here you have hidden the output valve, which is great. It's not exposed, so if you put it into your pouches, you're not going to accidentally push on it and open it, which has happened to me with the GHK mags when I was running plenty of them like this. And then when you do some crawling or just sitting, all of a sudden it just kind of seeps out. All right. The input valve is right here, as you can see, which makes it also great for people that want to tap it, HPA tap it. That's another reason why it's really good. And then the whole construction inside, it's one block out of CNC'd aluminum. And inside, there's nothing, as you can see. It's just a big tank. You can put so much gas in it. Whatever gas you want, green, red, black, propane, or even CO2. There's so much space in it, and they will deliver you lots of consistent shots, shot after shot after shot. And let's go to the output valve right here. The amazing thing about the Vipertech mag, ebtech mag, I think some other manufacturers might do the same. I know from GHK they're not doing it. The way this works is that the CO2 is pressing onto this. So what happens is the big pressure is sealing it. It's pressing it together. With GHK, it's the opposite. You have the gas coming through here and pushing it outwards. So the only thing that holds it shut is the spring in here. And I had many issues over a few years. How long have I been using GHK mags? I don't know, 3 years, I guess. And out of the 12 mags that I had, there was always one mag that was leaking, and I had to reopen it and press it and exchange it, trying to make it work, because one valve is like 20 bucks. And if you go to eBike right now, they're selling it like, I think, 40 bucks a pop, which is absolutely insane. And let's go to the input valve. I mean, look at this one. Isn't this overkill? Look how huge this is. We all know the input valves are usually about this size. They're tiny, but this one is huge. And you know what? It gets better. It gets better. You can open this one up. This cylinder comes off. And then you have this, you have two pieces. You can see this is just a cylinder. Why are they doing this? I have no idea, but why not? And then, let's see if I can do it. Now I'm gonna need to get pliers. Now you can unscrew this little part. You're gonna have to be careful. You see there's a little tiny spring. And if we pull it out, look at this. We just took apart this whole thing. So if your input valve is leaking, it's breaking, the only thing you have to do is switch it, take out this O-ring and put another one in, and you're good. I mean, seriously, how amazing is that? And you can see the inside of this little piece. And putting it back together, it's super easy. You just go in reverse. I mean, how amazing is that? You can fix your input valve yourself with a simple O-ring. And all the other ones that are small, you just have to buy another one. And that's just money down the drain, you know? Especially if you do the Devil's Mod, they tend to break on you. I had one kind of like give up on me all the way, and everything was just seeping out while we were sitting and we were getting explained what the next game is, and you just you hear that and everybody kind of like looking at you like, oh no, and you're like, yeah, all right, it's me. This surprisingly never happened with these. I've never had any issues with Vipertech mags / ebtech mags leaking. It's amazing. Running CO2, running the Devil's Mod only. And I have to say, I was playing in the desert where it was 90 plus. I was playing out here in Texas where it's 100 plus and humid. Nothing. They just work. However, 2 of them actually did break, but I'm going to show you the picture right now where you can see where those O-rings are. Those let go of me. When I open it up, they seem to be very old. I don't know if, nobody has bought them in a long time, so we're just standing there. So the O-ring kind of like looked old, but it was super easy. You have 2 screws, you unscrew it, you take it apart, you put those new O-rings in there, you shot it together, you put those screws back in and everything together, and it runs fine. I mean, these mags are so easily to be worked on and fixed. I would say if you're a Vipertech user, please don't cheap out on mags. Get these, they're very, very worth it. However, keep in mind with the Vipertech mags, I would get, I think, between 50 to 70 more FPS than what I used to get with my GHK mags. Keep that in mind. And one last thing, do not leave gas in the magazines, because the way the system works, you have gas pushing upon this, trying to escape through here. Through the constant pressure that this is applied to, this little plastic piece, or if you're running the gas mags, they have a rubber piece, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. I had to exchange one, which was my first gbbr, my first Vipertech mag that I ever got, which was I think like 3 years ago or something like that, and I would have gas in there constantly. I just wanted to see if it's going to leak or not, and then all of a sudden, after many years of use, it did leak. I'm like, oh, look at this, what the hell's going on? And then when I opened it, when I exchanged it, this part right here was flat. It was gone. It was super flat. So don't do that.